Move code. You've waited for this time. Each moment can affirm this. Certain things you've waited for may not look like you thought they would, but that may be a matter of perspective, of individuated perception. Allow yourself to appreciate where you are to better ascertain what exactly is going on. Having understood, be willing to finally cut loose from where you'd been affixed. Having released untoward classifications that had defined who and what you are you not now free? At least to some degree, you are. Plunge your intellect into the ever-present loving nature of life and suss out the intelligence it bears. This is all the guidance and empowerment you need. It will drive you toward the solid reality that matches what your mind has been showing you. Find your footing and trust. Whether you see it or not, everything is lining up for your greater good. Your place awaits you. Maybe you're cheering after hearing announcements that have been made. Maybe you have some questions, or you want to reach out to make sure your attendance is acknowledged. It's good that you're paying attention. Even if you don't completely understand what's happening, pay attention. Things will begin to make sense all the more if you do. Amorphous sounds start to take on characteristics of sane utterances from the mind of planetary awareness. The time of baptism has passed, at least for now, and the waters that had covered you have receded. You have risen from the bath, and now you are called to give your full face to the aspect of truth that appears to you. What you make of it depends on your own attitude, for each individual has a unique perspective. From where you are positioned within the human family, you see what your own eyes can take in. You can't possibly take in the full picture, though. It's so large, so emergent, as yet incompletely revealing the full form of itself. However it is that you deal with reality right now, you're going to have to find a space of alignment with alternate viewpoints, and from there come to an appreciation of what it is that now breaks through the screen of projection that's been the status quo. Be ready to hear, feel, and receive. Do that in your own way, but with a clear understanding that the message is for all, and in its complexity can make itself understood simply, facet by facet, to the whole. Agree on that at least. Now that your mind has been gifted with enough clarity to sort thoughts into a tidy grouping of understanding, you're more free to flow. In fact, the arrayed perspective you possess can feel like a kind of triumph, a mission, a neat organization of insight entrusted to you. The flow is moving, the current keeping on its course, oblivious to the goings-on of surface-level endeavors. There is an intelligence that has persisted undisturbed all the while you have been making sense of appearances. That was a job in itself, and you've done well in the manufacture of a set of refined and purposeful intent. Having shed layer upon layer of encapsulating definitions, are you not now more free to express who you are more naturally? Unwarranted details cast to the wind, moorings cut, you can plumb the depths of the current enough to gain direction. This is your own first foray into a newly available circumstance, a first dip into a formless power at your attendance. You need not reach far, nor make a big show of your experimental jab. After all, you still reserve some space of privacy for learning how to navigate the open arena ahead. You'll negotiate your way easily enough once you get the feel for the undercurrents. For now, keep your focus on where you want to go, and let your natural intelligence pick up the details of how you get there. Even if nothing is sure for now, you are sure of one thing, and that is that you have to get from one shore to another. Steady now, and drive. Patience comes with clarity, and clarity comes with faith. Where does your faith come into its own glorious presence? As you pay attention to an uncanny alignment of forces all coming together with purpose, a message of trust becomes clear. How much it takes for you to see the pattern depends on how willing you are to take in the information, how much you trust yourself to decode it, how open you are to receive what comes. Partial patterns can be deceiving. Rub your eyes free from debris. Accumulated habits of squinting against certain angles of light only serve, in the end, to blind you to all there is to see. You can cherry pick what you like only so long before, for all your efforts, the dots and dashes of your careful construction degrade into illegibility. New patterns, perhaps to you, but ancient ones taking the long view, are making indelible marks in the sky. Take a breath or two to steady your nerves as much as you need to. Sink your grounding wires into the earth and relax to adjust to environmental conditions. Beneath the chaos of happenings and hearings, the quiet planet awaits the unfoldment of time. Your sense of expectancy is not off. The timing is, in fact, perfect. Maintain your focus, and you'll soon see that. From where you are, it may seem that you need to make more of an effort to make things happen. Can you not see that a great thing is happening already? Attune to a broader sense of time. A ripening is at hand. This week's contemplation from the pages of Opalescence. A good rule of thumb when piloting your limo on routes that lose their solidity is to move in such a way that your natural inclination to see where you're going becomes replaced by an acceptance of undercurrents of good inner normal navigational practice. Thank you for listening. If you like this channel, please be sure to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can keep up with all the new videos that come out. I thank you all for your kind support, and if you are interested in helping this channel along, please visit ko-fi.com/divine9, where you can buy a coffee or subscribe for monthly support. Everything's greatly appreciated and helps extend the mission of the League of Light. Please visit me at ninespath.com and explore all of the books and videos and writings and drawings that the League of Light has transmitted through me, and be ready to change your world. Until next time, have a great week.